Well, hello, everyone. Louis Beauchamp, Vice President with Final Expense Direct. Today, I want to talk about, this is an issue I think that happens to a lot of our agents, which is call distractions. When someone calls in, or you're outbound dialing for that matter, even though we don't do that here at Final Expense Direct, but it does happen. How many times have you had somebody on the telephone and you're hearing music in the background, loud radio, or maybe a TV or a bunch of grandkids or things like that? How do you control that environment? What is it that you do to be able to grab these people attention? Because if you don't, and this is all you hear when you're talking to them is, uh-huh, okay, yes, no, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. And you need to recognize those kind of signals immediately. Pause what you're doing and grab that individual and get their attention. So how do you do that? Politically correctly, as best as you can. Miss Mary, I can't hear you. Can you go please turn the TV off? We need to talk. Miss Mary, this is important. Serious information I need to give you. Will you go get a piece of paper and a pen, something to write with? Miss Mary, we're going to need your prescription drugs so we can help get you the best plan at the best price. So I'll wait. This is important. Why don't you go get your pills? Go get your pills, your little box of pills, so we can go through them. 3 examples of something you can do. But you got to be proactive. You can laugh, be comical. Hey, Miss Jones, what are you watching on TV? God, I like that show. But right now we need to talk about your funeral and your burial expenses. So why don't you turn that off for me, please, so we can pay attention. Discovery is the key to the success of the sale. They've got to listen. What you speak is authority. What you speak is power. But you can't just tell, and explain to sell. It's not going to happen. All right. They need to participate. It needs to be a conversation. We're not reading a script. We're not selling ACA where you can take 30, 40 calls in a couple of hours, or Medicare or anything like that. This is final expense. This is more than anything a very emotional buy. All right. So you've got to find out what's in their heart and what's in their head. Why is this important today? Today of all days, why are we talking? Did something happen? Was there a death in your family? Have you had to help pay for somebody's funeral recently? All right. But in the beginning of the call, when those distractions hit, you got to stop what you're doing. You can't go into the script. You can't start telling about who you are, feature benefits, all the stuff that most agents unfortunately make the mistake and do. You got to be in control. You're the authority. So think about this. Stop a second, get their attention in a happy, friendly manner and say, hey, Miss Mary, we need to talk. I love you, darling, but you might want to go turn that TV off because I can't hear you, or go grab a piece of paper and a pen so you can write some information down. We're going to need your medications, right? So I'll wait. This is important. Go get your pills so we can talk about it, all right? This is between you and them. They've got to participate. They've got to listen, all right? And if they don't, guys, don't even waste your time quoting. Think about it. What are they going to hear? All right. I've been talking for maybe 4 or 5 minutes right now. Do you even remember the very first thing I said when I started? My point exactly. All right. We have to have 2 ears and 1 mouth. So the key is to get into a conversation with them. All right. It's not just tell, feature, tell, feature, close, objection, rebuttal, close, objection, rebuttal. We want to talk. All right. We want to have discovery. We want to find out who they are. What's their life story? Why is this important for them to do this today? Has there been a trigger event in their life that caused this reaction? And here at Final Expense, we have the beauty that we live in a consumer initiated inbound call environment. They're emotionally driven, they're impulse driven. All right. They know why they're talking to you and they've got time to talk. So just think about that, guys. Final Expense Direct, we've been around a long time. We've been in telesales since 2007. We can provide you the training, the mentoring, the coaching. All right. We've got amazing tools, dialers, CRM, lead management system, quote engines, digital business cards. We've got an amazing back office conservation retention team. So listen, guys, you've heard me say this before if you've watched any of these videos. You need to check us out right now. If you're watching this video, you're looking for something. And if you're not with an organization that can truly give you a believable, achievable path to a six-figure income, you need to drop what you're doing, go to our website, bottom right-hand corner, press the button to meet one of our recruiters. We've got an FAQ page there that explains our two paths of entry. We have a paid lead program with really high-level commissions, and we've got a free lead program with reduced commissions. Either way, we're here to help you find a fit. Go to the website, get on the calendar, meet with one of our recruiters, go to our YouTube page. Go look at all the evidence that we've put out there about who we are, what we do, and how many of our agents are making six figures. All right. Subscribe to the channel so you get constant updates. Guys, make it happen. You owe it to yourself and your family to at least make that phone call and see if we're a fit. Y'all be safe out there. Louis Beauchamp, Vice President, Final Expense Direct. Bye.